Hello everyone, I am Pranali from Robotics. So today I'll show you how we can install ROS to Humble on Ubuntu 22.04. So before going to installation part, first let's understand what is ROS2. Okay, ROS2 stands for Robot Operating System. Okay, don't get confused by the word operating system. It's not like the Windows or Linux. It's actually a set of tools, libraries and programs that helps you build and control robots. You can think of ROS2 like a WhatsApp for robots. Just like we use WhatsApp to send message between people, robot use ROS2 to send message between different parts like a sensor, motors and controllers. So same way ROS2 helps robots talk to each other, plan actions and perform tasks. Okay. I'll give you an example. Think of your robot like a smartphone. Your smartphone has a camera, a microphone, a GPS, different apps that use those features. Each app needs to talk to the camera, mic, or GPS, right? But you don't have to connect them manually every time. The phone's operating system manages that. In the same way, ROS2 connects and manages all the parts of your robot so the camera, motor, sensor and software can work together. Okay, now let's see installation part. So this locally checks for the UTF-8, okay, which is Unicode Transformation Format. So this commands are like telling your computer to speak in English properly. Suppose if your robot print a message in Hindi or Japanese but your system only understand English, you will see weird symbols or boxes. Okay, so UTF-8 is like teaching your system to understand all languages so it can handle global characters. Okay, so let's understand it line by line. So this will check for the UTF-8, then this will updates the software list and install language configuration tools if you don't have UTF-8 in your system. Then this will create locally setting for English with UTF-8 encoding. Then this will applies that new English UTF-8 settings as a default, and this will makes the terminal use the new settings immediately in the current session. Okay, and this will again check and confirm to new language settings are working. Okay, so now let's check. Open the terminal and I'll copy and paste. You can see, you can check here as UTF-8. Okay, my system has already installed ROS2, so let's go. Setup sources. Now these lines make sure Ubuntu has extra tools and repositories to find and install ROS2. Okay, so we are enabling this so we can access and install ROS related files. So let's copy and enter. Okay, now this one is this commands installed, or this commands download the official ROS2 source list. Okay, so Ubuntu knows exactly where to get ROS2 package. This adds the official ROS2 software source to our system so we can install ROS2 like any normal app using apt. Okay, so this one is it updates the package list again and install curl, which is used to download files from the internet. Okay, this one is finds the this line finds the latest version of the ROS API source from GitHub and stored it in a variable. Now this will downloads the .deb installer file for the ROS source configuration, and it will finally install the file you just downloaded. Okay, now I'll copy. Okay, so this is a main part. Okay, it updates the system, make sure is everything is up to date before installing the ROS2. So you have to make sure. So let's check it. It is updated. Now let's test this. Okay, so now you can see three installation. Okay, three installation commands. So first this will, okay, this version gives us everything core like GUI tools like ROS demos and tutorials, and this install the core packages only. It does not include any tools. And this one installs the development tools needed to build and develop your own ROS2 package from source. So install this if you're going to build custom ROS packages. For now I'm installing this one, so just have to copy and paste. I have already installed ROS. Now this tells your terminal to activate ROS2 in your terminal. Okay, so you can run ROS commands like ROS2 run and something like that. We'll try it with the examples. So now first we have to source it. Okay, I have sourced it. Now let's try the example. I have sourced it. Now I'll run this command. In the same way, in the next terminal you can just source and paste it here, and the same way I'm going to copy it and paste it. Okay, so these two commands are a demo. Okay, one part is the talker and another is the listener. Okay, this is the sending message and another part receives them. It's like one robot saying hello and another is replying to that. So when you open the new terminal, it doesn't remember that ROS2 is installed. So if you type ROS2 command like ROS2 run or something, so it will say command not found because the terminal doesn't know about the ROS2 yet. So so doing this again and again becomes boring, right? So similarly we have to add this in a source command in .bashrc. Then your terminal automatically loads ROS2 every time you open it, like your face get unlocked, okay, in your phone. That's it. So I'll just kill this node and closed. Again I'll open the terminal and I'll go to the nano.bashrc. In that you can see I have sourced it, so you can just paste this command in your nano.bashrc, so you don't have to source it at every time. So that's all. Now we'll see this. Okay, now installation is done. Your ROS2 is installed properly. Now this is using ROS1 bridge. Okay, this ROS2 is the newer version of ROS. Okay, but some are using some are working with a project that they are using ROS1. So ROS1 bridge helps you connect both systems, like it is a translator between two languages. It's shown on this page in case you are working on a system where ROS1 and ROS2 need to talk to each other. Okay, so don't worry, if you are only using ROS2 you don't need to install this one. Okay, then ROS2 uses something called RMW, which is ROS middleware. Okay, ROS2 uses something that is like by default it uses one called fast DDS, which is already good enough for most users. But if you want to do it in the advanced way, so you can just change that RWM. In that case you can use it. So this is a section is just there in case if you want to change that, but for most you can skip this too. Now on the ROS2 installation page, you might notice option for installing ROS2 through Windows. Okay, in Windows, sorry. So I suggest you use Ubuntu for installing ROS2 because it works the best with it. Everything is well supported, easy to install, and most tutorials are made for Ubuntu. So to avoid errors and save your time, just go with the Ubuntu. Okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand everything clearly. If you have still any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments. So just stay tuned and subscribe for more beginner friendly ROS2 content. See you in the next video. Keep exploring. Thank you.